What is one practical step individuals or organizations can take today to kickstart their exponential growth? And I would like to start with Dr. Annick.
Well, I always, I'm very fond of pen and paper. And I'm fond of, because if you write things down, you can see it and it's still there, and it doesn't pop out of your head because thoughts pop in and out. And if you have it on computer, you can only have one side up at the same time. So what I always help people to do is to write lists on paper, what needs to be done, then organize it in the order that you see it's most practical or needed to be done, or whatever, depends on the subject. And then take the first one, the first thing that you need to do, and put it into small steps, very small chunks. You don't need to do much each day, so to speak. Depends on if it's an organization or a personal person. And then you start taking one step at a time. You don't have to see, you know where you're heading, but you don't have to see every little step that's coming. You can just take one at a time. But have it on paper so that you can remember what you actually said and promised.
I love it. How about you, Elena? What is one practical step individuals or organizations can take to kickstart their exponential growth?
I think that one step would be to write down during the week all negative thoughts or limiting beliefs that come in the mind. And then you will see that when you analyze that, there are few the same thoughts or ideas which can block your success, which can stop you and dispower you. And create autoresponder. Write the opposite one, which will empower you, and write it down, keep it ready. Every time when you understand and pick up that idea that it is negative, automatically replace it with the empowering thought. And you will, if you create this habit, you will see that those negative thoughts will be weakened, and the empowering thoughts will be stronger. And this is when you change your thoughts, you will change your feelings. And when you change your feelings, you will step into better decisions and better actions, which will propel you to your success.
I love that advice. How about you, Rose?
Hmm.
One practical step.
Yeah, to come back to the present, the easiest way to do that is through reconnecting to our breath. So we all breathe all the time, but most of us are doing it pretty wrong, especially women. We're taught to suck in our gut and kind of breathe just here. And it actually creates a physiologic response that tells us there's a bear who's about to eat us. So my best advice is to take your hands, put them on your low belly, let out the gut, and start breathing from your root. And that will reset your nervous system to be more in the parasympathetic, which is more in the rest and digest, more in the rest and connect, and to just keep coming back to the present and to trust yourself more and more from that space.
I love that as well. I'm getting a kick of everyone providing their one step. How about you, Pauline? What is one practical step that you would recommend individuals to kickstart their exponential growth?
I'd go back to what Paul said earlier. The only person you're competing against is yourself. So it's having the ability to investigate yourself, to see your strengths and weaknesses, to see what those weaknesses really are, and to try to turn them into strengths. It's not easy. You need help for this. So you need ask for help, ask a mentor, a coach to help you in that one, because that's what stands in your way. And being able to understand your strengths and weaknesses is one of the best ways to move on, to move forward.
I love it. Daniel, your turn. One practical step for individuals to take that kickstart jump to their exponential growth.
Well, similar to what just Pauline said, but a lot of you as well, is really encourage people to be their full authentic selves. to really, accept themselves the way they are, live their passions, fully enjoy what they do, live in the present moment, and Elena mentioned it before, practicing gratitude. Gratitude for what we have and what we are, and really enjoying every moment of life.
I love that. I absolutely love that. How about you, Peter? One step to kickstart your exponential growth.
We've all alluded to this, Nisha, and that is once you get people to actually admit and own that they have an issue, a challenge, then everyone's heard of the word ROI, right? Return on investment. But the key issue is COI. And that's the message you've got to get to people. Cost of inaction. If you do not take action, nothing's going to happen. It doesn't matter about your mindset. The bottom line is you've got to get off your butt and do something. That's the key issue to me. And the only way to make that happen from a practical perspective is to make sure whatever actions you're talking about, and Alina was talking about goals in the evening, etc., put them on your calendar. If they ain't on your calendar, they're not going to get done.